here's Nenilein with a traditional art speed draw of one of my Inktober pictures so far, as well as a quick update on my current plans and projects. First of all, a lot of you people probably realized by now that it's been a while since the last episode of the Arcana analyzers, and there's one big main reason for that. With all the new spin-off games and other things that have been coming out, especially regarding Persona 5, it's become pretty hard to keep up with all the material and produce analyses of the game's uses of the Major Arcana without inevitably missing a bunch of stuff that has been added recently, let alone the fact that they've just added a bunch of all new cards. I've been trying to update my analysis of the Justice Arcana, but every time I think I got something I'm happy with, something new about Akechi comes out. So, since I don't want this to turn into a mess of new videos correcting old videos over and over and over, I've decided to suspend the series for at least a couple of months after Persona 5 The Royals and maybe even the Scramble's release, in order to give me a chance to work through the material and restructure how I want to handle the series from now on. I hope you guys understand, and thank you all for being so super patient with me, honestly. I know my output is incredibly slow, but you have no idea what it means to me that you guys are still here despite that. That said, even with that one series in limbo, it's not like I've been sitting on my hands and doing nothing. I've been working on some other projects in the meantime, and you can expect another video essay to come out soon. The theme this time is going to be Western video games directly quoting Japanese literature, and it's going to cover some of the Y2K RPG controversy from earlier this year, as well as some of the cross-cultural stuff in the Undertale series. So look forward to that. As always, my Patreon will only charge a month if I've released a video essay or Arcana analysis during it. So if this is something that sounds like you'd like to support it, and if you're interested in helping me with outputting this sort of video, this is a good time to join my Patreon campaign or to donate to my Ko-fi. That would also be a huge help, especially since I'm a little tight on cash right now, and honestly every cent I get is appreciated, like, hugely. Because of that, I'm also currently doing art, writing, and translation commissions, the pricing for which you can find in a link that is provided in the video description. So if you'd like to support me and would like to have something back immediately as you do, like if you'd like to have me do some art for you, or write something for you, or translate something from Japanese into English for you, feel free to check that out. In other news, I'm also currently working on my Japanology Master's Thesis, a game studies related paper on the use of various religious themes and symbols in Japanese fantasy video games released between 1995 and 2005. So in order to conduct my research, I will be replaying and streaming the original Japanese versions of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Final Fantasy X, and Tales of Symphonia on this channel over the course of the coming winter. I would be super happy if many people showed up and participated in the chat during these streams, since I don't only want to know my own perception of how these topics are being brought across in these games, but I would be super grateful to have other people give their input as well. I wholeheartedly invite you all to join in on my research and help me out with this, and of course every single person I end up quoting will, in accordance to the rules of how these things work, be credited in the sources section of the final paper. So come in, help me out with this! You can be part of science history, you guys! Well, something close to that at least if you consider me science. I'm trying to be science, let me be science, please. Finally, I've had this question asked to me a whole bunch of times recently, so I'll answer it right here. No, I won't be playing Persona 5 The Royal at the Japanese release. I unfortunately don't have the money or time to import and play the game right now, and since I generally don't really agree with Atlus's decision to release the remake on PS4 only for now, I wouldn't feel comfortable with financially supporting the game in the first place. So for the time being, I'll stick to watching other people's playthroughs. So I'm really sorry if you were hoping to see me posting about it on my blog or my Twitter or whatever. That's just not in the cards for now, and I hope you understand. I am planning on playing the Scramble though when that comes out, so I hope that's something to look forward to at least. So I think that's all the most important things out of the way for now. If you've got any more questions about this stuff or what other things I've been doing, and I've been doing a lot, there's a lot I've been doing, feel free to ask me in the comments. Now please lean back, enjoy the rest of the speed draw, drop a like or even a subscription if you're having fun, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye for now!